Hello and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. This is and my fellow Pisces, this is our weekend vibe messages from our guides today through Friday to Sunday. So let's see what we have here. First off, we've got Archangel Raphael as our spiritual message. This is what they gave me. Provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. So the Archangel Raphael, he's one of God's holy angels whose role is to minister to God and his people. Raphael, which means God heals, bestows divine healing and miracles to people, animals, etc. upon the earth. For those of you who want to become healers or doctors or care workers, it is comforting to know that you have an almighty angel ready and waiting to be of service. You may be summoned to do this. So maybe you want to summon Raphael to your side if you're in need of healing yourself and some support. He encourages you to surrender negative thoughts and replace them with forgiveness and love, as this will encourage your recovery and honor your own inner peace. So today's mantra with this card is, I feel love and healing and surrender negative thoughts. Now, how interesting, with this card, you would get the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords is that card of great disappointment, sadness, grief, regrets. They can all weigh heavy, not only on our minds and our spirit, but and our soul level, but also our heart level. So this could be a situation where some of you are dealing with an emotional issue here, where you feel you have been wronged, you've been hurt, you've been abused, in some way and taken advantage of, and you're feeling all of those feelings of remorse and maybe even some guilt is included in this. But this is a card that came through that says Archangel Raphael is aware that this is going on. So lean into spirit. Lean into them. We know that the archangels are there. I mean, I always call them in when I'm doing a Reiki session, that they stand by that bed with me and guide my hands. And being an empath, they throw the pain on me. So, Archangel Raphael is the angel that came out today for you. And we don't see these archangels show up too much in my readings. But today, for some of us, we may need a healing. We may need to step aside and do something for ourselves. If you've been putting something off and it's something that you can't deal with, then make an appointment to see a professional to seek out the guidance and the help that you need. If you are overcoming some sort of an illness, or maybe some of you have had some surgery or a process that you'd had done that you're healing through right now. So this could be that for some of you. For others, you could be dealing with a broken heart. You could be dealing with sadness and the loss and grief of a person in your life. And again, this is a card that says, Archangel Raphael, call upon him. He's standing by your side to help you get through these rough times. So I love that this message came in. I'm not, the Three of Swords is my least favorite card in the entire deck. And of course, it showed up here. But I love that it came in with the healing angel of Raphael. So if you're seeing a lot of green around you, you see people wearing green, you see green around you, you're drawn to the color green. Well, we know that is the heart chakra and it is the healing color. So you're getting downloads and messages that you need to take care of yourself. You need to seek out the professional guidance that maybe you need at this time to just get you through a situation. But know that you're getting guidance and messages and downloads right now, my beautiful sea sponges. Absorb that energy so that you can go forward and make yourself feel better. Now, for others, you might be thinking about taking medicine yourself, getting involved in holistic healing, naturopathy, energy healing, anything like that. And again, this is another message that Archangel Raphael says, yes, this is the time for you to do this. You have healing abilities, Pisces. That's innate. We know you're empathic. We know that you can do these things. So some of you may have been thinking that you wanted to do this, but doubting your motives. But go ahead, because the Archangel Raphael is saying, I can get you through these doubts. Okay. Now, coming in next, we have the card Come to the Edge. So this is almost like the Fool card, the leap of faith. And, it takes courage taking a leap of faith and overcoming fear and doubt and accepting a risk here. So Facing the unknown is the only choice sometimes we really have right now if we want to progress, and it's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that was not calculated, to feel this exhilaration, this excitement of change coming in, and we're ready for this leap of faith. So Spirit's present, letting us know that we need to do this. We're called to express our true self, and we need to listen to our heart and soul, not just our head. So we need to come to the edge and discover that we can fly. Let's not worry about what if we fall. We need to think about we're going to make this, right? So sometimes it's scary in relationships too, to truly, be intimate with someone, to allow them or her, to see all of us, especially the parts that we've kept hidden and protected. But now's the time to take that risk and let ourselves be seen. We need to be transparent and be truly seen. And it's important that we speak up and voice what we need and state who we are and say what we hope for. It's not a time to play it safe, but time to take this leap of faith. Wow. And when it comes to our jobs and the financial part of our lives and the material part of our lives, if ever there was a time for us to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it's now. This is a perfect moment to take that big risk. The unknown is the only choice for some of us. And if you come to the edge, you're going to discover that your success is going to be beyond your wildest dreams. So let's not be afraid to go after something today that we need to really go after. So, coming in next with that, we have the beautiful Queen of Wands, and how perfect that she shows up with this, because she is the most focused queen, because her counterpart, the King of Wands, he goes big or goes home, and she's learned well from her counterpart. But also she's had to fight her way through a system here where she's become fearless now. She realizes the things that she can do, and when she takes that leap of faith and goes to the edge, she's got the mindset and the confidence that she's going to be able to do it and fly off of there and not fall and crash and burn. This is a card that says be confident, go after your goals, whatever they are at this particular time. You need to do this, Pisces. You're constantly reinventing yourself, you're rebooting your system, you're wanting to vibrate at a higher level, and you make changes. So you're going through this constant change, and this could be something new that you're going to be doing, my fellow Pisces, that could have to do either with, saying, okay, I'm going to take a chance again at love, or I'm going to go out there and I'm going to step up to the plate and I'm going to open my own business, or I'm going to tweak, pivot, and change things within my job and business so that I can see that I maintaining the interest and my creativeness to go forward. Now, this is about staying confident and this new direction, because this Queen of Wands is so confident that if anybody doubts her, she flips them the bird, she walks on and she says, yeah, ye of little faith who doubt me, she says, watch me. So standing in your power of immense confidence is very important this weekend. Now, the next card we have is To Be Fair, and it comes in with the Seven of Swords. So it's an interesting card that, I just love how Spirit always gives us the cards we need to have to correlate. So, this is about balance. This is about justice. I need to consider your options right now. It could be mutual benefits, the law of cause and effect. So there could be something here where judgment is coming into play. And you might be finding yourself having to be subjected to somebody who may not have the integrity that you do. The Seven of Swords is that card of making sure that you do everything above board yourself, so you're not looking over your shoulder wondering if you're going to get caught or if you didn't do it right. But I always see it as, a lot of readers call this the liar, the cheater, the thief. This is somebody who comes in sheep and wolf's clothing, and they have ulterior motives. But at the end of the day, they do get caught. And I think that you're trying to judge somebody. You're trying to figure out, well, why did they do this? Why are they doing this? What are their motives? What have they got to gain and lose? And you're going to make a fair and just judgment on this. So, you're moving forward in that progressive way. And, you want to achieve fairness right now, especially if you're dealing with somebody in a relationship that for understanding as well as asking to be understood yourself. There's so much to be learned, and you will learn if you remain open and objective, weighing your options and considering all sides, okay? So there could be somebody here that's going through something here, and you're wondering why they're behaving the way they are. Now, when it could be somebody at work and you need some balance, and there could be justice and negotiations going on. So remember that all things must be fairly recompensed. So this means that you're going to make a fair and just decision and a choice here to either walk away from a situation or somebody who's behaving this way, or sitting down and saying, I need to understand this. We need to communicate. We need to talk about this. Okay? So, coming in next with our last card, we've got the card Breathe. And I'm not surprised, especially if you're dealing with a judicial issue or having to make judgment on somebody else. And you may be, you may need to just step back and think about this. Not jump in and then realize that, you've jumped in too quickly. So, with the Breathe card, it's patience, it's waiting, it's going slowly, it's wellness, meditation, and of course, trust. But patience in all things is called for right now, my fellow Pisces. What do you need to do when you're in a rush, right? Why do we have to rush? Because that's who we are. We want everything ASAP and yesterday. We talk fast, we work fast, we do things fast. But they're telling us to slow down. So you need to meditate and trust and breathe and repeat. Now, I have to say, my husband's a Pisces, and he's totally different. And I think the male energy in Pisces can be different. It can be slower, more methodical. They don't rush. Where I think the female energy tends to be a little bit quicker, runs on a little higher vibration. I know I do. So, also in relationships, don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open and take a breath and let nature take its course and release any constriction and anxiety, for there's no need for tension right now. Just enjoy the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning, so patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways right now. If it's a situation where you have to breathe at work, you've worked long and hard, your dreams are coming to fruition, and you want to hurry things along maybe, and you're slow, you are slow one, moving languidly yet still progressing forward. So things may be not going as fast as you want, but that's okay. So with that, we've got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant, we know, is that card that says, you're going to be leaning into, mentors, teachers, perhaps doing something on the educational level as well. And you're wanting to see results really quick. So if some of you have been taking exams and testing, you might be getting a little impatient and saying, when am I going to hear? When am I going to hear? Just breathe in and breathe out. Okay, just take it in stride. Don't get stressed out this weekend about something. Now, the Hierophant is also unity, and you could be bringing some new friends into the circle, that may be calming to you, that may bring you down to earth, that may take your level a little bit, more balanced. And we tend to gravitate towards people who are opposite to us, so they do balance us out. Like I said, my husband's very slow. He moves very quick, slow, and I'm the one that's, half a block ahead of him. So, but he brings me, and he brings me down to earth, and my feet start to hit the ground again, and I'm able to balance myself and be more stable and rooted. So you could be doing that as well, they're telling me. But, the Hierophant is that beautiful card that says you could be leaning into more spirituality, meditative work, yoga work, prayer work, going within rather than, seeking everything outside of you. So this is a card that says also you could be dealing or going to a church for some event or an occasion as well. So know that you may be getting mentored, and you may be learning new things as well this weekend. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, and my mermaids and mermen, this is our general vibe from our guide's message for this weekend. So I wish you a beautiful, beautiful weekend. And again, know that I will be going live this Sunday. I'm going live again to give out some messages. So if you want to join me, please come into my chat room this Sunday at 3 p.m. So on that note, I'm going to say I love you. I send you lots of blessings, and know that I'll see you soon.